I'm going to show you how the manufacturer wants you to load the chlorinator. First thing we're going to do is turn this dial and close it all the way. We're going to turn off the pool. We're going to wait a minute and let the chlorinator drain down. You're going to go ahead and remove the lid. You see the chlorinator drain down. We're going to put the tablets in. Okay, so after we put the tabs in, they want you to actually turn on the system. They want you to cover the chlorinator. And then they want you to open up the valve and let how these work is when the pool turns on, this will fill with water. And when it turns off, it'll fill with air. That way the tablets won't be constantly sitting in water. Turn it off and quickly open the lid, you'll see the toxic vapors. You'll actually see the toxic vapors right there in the tablet and the water and the air mixing together. And you can actually smell the fumes. The correct method is closing this off, waiting a minute, and then opening it. You'll see a difference here. And after I let that sit for a minute or so, I take it off and you can see the water is gone out of there. And there's no toxic fumes, or very minimal. Remember that if you do follow the correct way to open it, it still can be very toxic if the elbow check valve on the bottom is failing. You can see that even with the proper way of opening, there's still a lot of toxic gas in there because the outflow, the elbow on the bottom, is not letting out as much water, and the tablets aren't melting as well as they should. And like I mentioned in the first video, when this check valve does fail on the bottom of the chlorinator, it restricts the flow of water, causing all that air in there, which causes that toxic situation. And you can tell with this new one, there's actually a little ball that closes and opens. You can hear it in there moving around. And if that's clogged up with the chlorine paste, tablet paste, it won't operate, and that's where that toxic situation is created. And sometimes you'll have trouble with these lids. They'll get really tight and won't come off. A lot has to do with the chemicals actually ruining the plastic and the chlorinator. You know, if it gets to a point where you can't get the lid on and off, I would just replace the whole unit. And they're not that expensive. And you can try the Rainbow silicone that they sell. Or you can use silicone lube. I use this particular kind here. And you can spray it and see if that helps it. And spray the outside also, the edge. See if that helps the lid go on better.